We are back on Stone Island. I gotta say, this is probably one of my favorite places that I've ever been. What's up, fellas? We are on our way to Mazatlan via, that's right, the night bus. This is going to be quite the journey from Guadalajara to Mazatlan in a luxury tour bus. So let's go ahead and show you what you can expect if you are interested in taking this route, which, by the way, I would recommend just flying because it's much faster and all that good stuff. But Mexican buses are very comfortable. I gotta give them that. So let's go ahead and take a peek. Alright, so here we are. That's normal leg room. Put this little thing down. And then recline mode. See how far back this goes. Good morning. Just woke up. As you can see, got like a baby. Must be nice to be a tiny little human. It's like a folding bed for her. Super comfortable. No complaints. Almost to Mazatlan. I think it's like 6 hours, 6.5 hours, something like that. We made it to Mazatlan after a deadly journey. Not really. She just slept the whole time. All right, we are on the way to Stone Island, Isla de Piedras in Mazatlan. Next stop, Stone Island. Apparently you can get on one of these boats, if you can see it off in the distance over there, and listen to like banda and norteño music, and it's like 3 hours open bar for around 1,000 pesos per person. So maybe we might do that a little bit later. We shall see. Alright, so they leave every 30 minutes. Last one is at 6:30. This is about to be quite the boat ride. How long is it?
I don't know.
right, we made it. The long, dangerous journey of about 3 minutes. We survived. Now we are on the Stone Island. Oh, the stones. All right. Let's have some fun. Boom, we made it to the island. Which, not really an island, and I am now super Mexican because if you hear that loud music, that is our beach tent. There's Andrea. Gotta edit that out. Little speaker. Because it seems like everywhere here, everyone has a speaker blasting music, but a lot less people on this beach than the beach over in like the Golden Zone, which I think this beach might be a little bit nicer. I don't know. You guys can be the judge. And this restaurant behind us is called Letty's Restaurant. It's the first time I'm gonna try it, but apparently it has some pretty good seafood. Some would say the best coconut shrimp in the world. We will see. Maybe I will update you guys then, but let's get a little bit closer look at the water, huh? All right. Maybe I will see you guys when the food arrives. A little bit more busy over there, too, by the way. Definitely worth a trip. 40 pesos round trip. Unless you get like a tour and all that stuff, which seems a bit unnecessary. Alright, so obviously I got some new shades here. I got another pair right here as well. I mean, these things are powerful. I can hardly see the screen here. Which ones look better? Which ones? Which ones, okay? They're the exact same, just one's white, one is black. Hey, Andrea, I need you. Corley, can you take these off? Can you take these off real quick? All right. Can you pull that open so I can put them on? All right. These are the all black ones. Which ones are better? I got hers as well. Obviously, they're not Prada or Fendi being sold on the beach here. I paid 550 pesos, I think it was. I think I got scammed. I think I got a little bit scammed. Because I could probably get these same ones at, what's it called? Yeah, San Juan de Dios for probably 50 to 100 pesos each. But originally the guy said he wanted 750. He said, 250 each. And I was like, how about 2? What's your best price? But anyway, the real reason, the food is here. The food is here. I will update you guys. Actually, let's just grab a bite right now. How about that? Coconut shrimp. Okay, that's not bad. Let's get Andrea's opinion. I think it is like $10 or something like that. I approve. Good. And I'm sure at sunset, this is probably absolutely beautiful. So the sun's just right there. So that would be, I don't think we'll be here for that, but yeah, I guess we'll see. We are back on Stone Island. I gotta say, this is probably one of my favorite places that I've ever been. And we're in pretty much the exact same spot we were the other day. In fact, we showed up and the people were like, "Oh, welcome back. You're here again. Are you going to the same spot?" They're showing us love. The people here are absolutely fantastic. I mean, they're Mexicans, so that's kind of expected. I love my Mexican brothers and sisters, but if you didn't see earlier, we're at Letty's, and that place is great. In fact, you might be able to see our little tent up there. Funny story, the guy was like, "Hey, if you want to camp here, you guys can just camp here." And I don't know how to say this without being a pretentious douchebag, but I'm going to say it anyway and be a pretentious douchebag. We're staying at a 5-star hotel, and the guy is like, "Oh, if you want to camp here, you can camp here." And me and Andrea just like look at each other, and he walks away, and she's like, "Yeah, I think I would rather be in our hotel bed than, sleeping on this sand," which, nothing but love for camping. Fun little fact that none of you know is back in the day, I used to be obsessed with like outdoor survival skills. There's a show called Survivor Man, and then there was another one, but Survivor Man was like the main show. And I would go out in the middle of nowhere with my friends when we were, 18, 19. And we would stay on random, desolate places. And we would hunt for our own food, scavenge for our own food, build our own, camp, build our own, what's the word I'm looking for? Sleeping hut, I guess. Make a bed out of needles and wood and make our own fire with, what's it called? I can't believe I'm forgetting this. You spin a stick so fast into another base stick, and it creates a dust that eventually ignites. And we would do that. So I have nothing but love for camping, but now I'm a little bit more bougie. Andrea's a bit bougie, so we were like, we appreciate the offer, but yeah, we are back on the way back. Is this guy gonna fucking jump down or something? Ooh. Mexican Spider-Man. Wow. I gotta be cool. And that wraps up our trip to Stone Island. Alright, we're at one of my favorite restaurants. It is called Casita Maria. One of the best restaurants in the world. I mean, we've been to $1,000 dinners, we've been everywhere. This is inarguably one of the best places we've ever been. Alright, so and we got more food on the way, but definitely one of our favorites. Shout out Chef Jano. Alright, so bad news. I ate way too fast. So there's no video of what we ate other than the entradas. And we have some leftovers. But we ordered just so much food. It's so good. I don't even have a space for dessert. Andrea always says, "Oh, dessert goes in your heart, so it doesn't matter if you're full. But my heart doesn't even have a space for dessert. And I don't think she has space either, because normally she's like, Josh, doesn't un dessert sound good? And I'm like, sure, just get whatever you want, Andrea. I don't care. But now she's like, no, I'm ready. Good place. Anyway, I don't know. We're probably going to wrap up the video here. It's interesting because they told us not to go to Mazatlan. They told us not to go to Sinaloa because there are cartel wars. But we're having a great time. I can't recommend it enough. And if you want to, come check it out. We've got a little banda right here. A lot less banda than during like Semana Santa. But yeah, no complaints. I'll see you guys in the next video. And as always, peace. Much love.